First question was about foreign policy, and you were asking about the relationship between Thailand and Myanmar, and then there was some news that was released, to me, unverified news that was released regarding the leader of Cambodia about migrant workers. That's the first question. The second question was about minimum wage and education reform. Is that correct?
Minimum wage and the foreign investors say that you should focus on reforming the educational system and transforming sector with modern technology.
Okay. So to answer the question consecutively, the first question, like how I responded yesterday, we are verifying the news first, whether it was something that was communicated or was a real concern from the leader of our neighboring countries or not. And I think the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is also doing the same thing. And if it is true, then when I become Prime Minister, I would definitely reach out to the leaders of all the ASEAN countries and to assure them that here in Thailand, migrant worker rights is as equal as any labor rights here in Thailand. So I want to make sure that for them to be part of our economic engines for the past 10 years and 10 years going forward, as a Prime Minister, as the Prime Minister, I will ensure that their people is well taken care of and have the dignity and the rights that they deserved as part of the driver of our economic growth. So that would be the first response to the first question. The second one regarding minimum wage, foreign direct investment, and education reform and the use of technology. I think the question is not an either or decision. I think in order for you to be a magnet for incoming foreign direct investment, you have to have a ready, willing, and able workforce. And that's about minimum wage becoming minimum living wage. I mean, you have to be able to live by yourself and take care of your family before you can do upskill or reskill that we're talking about. But we're not them, so that's why we don't know how hard their lives are. So that's one thing. But that does not necessarily mean that we don't reform the education as well. It does not necessarily mean that we're not going to use technology to reduce inequality within this country. So I take the comments of the foreign direct investors very seriously and equally upon the three requests that they're saying. So when I become Prime Minister, reducing corruption, improving governance, education reform, upgrading technology, as well as increasing minimum wage so that they're as productive as they could be in delivering inclusive growth. Yes. ขออีกสัก2คำถามแล้วคงจะน่าจะสมควรเก็บเวลา
ขออนุญาตค่ะ
3คำถามที่ยกเลยนะครับ
ขออนุญาตถามหัวหน้าพรรคเพื่อไทยนะคะคุณหมอชลน่านคือหากข่าวลือที่ว่าพลเอกประวิตรจะยอมวางมือจากพรรคการเมืองและข่าวลือนี้